guys doing? So welcome back to my channel. As you already know, I'm Juliet Eddie, and if you are new to this channel, please, and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and put on your notification bell for more juicy videos. So today is story time. So this is actually my first story I'll be sharing with you guys. So I would just say this is a story time part 1. Yes, because there are so many stories of my life, you know. So today I'll be sharing with you guys a story about one of my ex best friend. No, I shouldn't say best friend, because your best friend also have another best friend. So we were close though, and she was my close friend. I knew her then when we were in Africa. She traveled to Europe before me. I think she traveled to Europe, actually to France. 2 years later, then I decided to come to Europe as well. So me coming to Europe wasn't in my agenda before. So the purpose of me coming to Europe, or why I decided to come to Europe, that will be in another story. So this friend of mine, she was in France while I was in Germany. So I think I came after a year. We get in contact again and start talking and stuff like that. So things wasn't going on well for her. So I decided to travel to France and ask her to come and stay with me. To the extent that I went to France to help her pack her things in my car. Not actually my car, so my boyfriend's car at that time. So, and bring her over to Germany to stay with me. So she was living together in my house, and then I was dating my husband. So we're dating. She knew and all that. So at first, when she said that things started waxing stronger and stronger, she was like, it's like you're really taking things seriously with this guy. I said yes. So because some especially in Europe, some girls in Europe, they don't take if they're dating a white man or a white guy, they don't really take them serious. They are just dating them. Many of them do date them for what they can achieve, you know. So I was dating my husband then as a boyfriend. So, and at times my husband do tell me like, beware of this girl, beware of this girl. I was like, no, because I introduced her to my boyfriend as my sister, because yeah, we came from the same country. We were friends back then in Nigeria before we decided to travel abroad, and we came abroad and we still decided to be friends. So I take her as a sister, you know. So whenever she knew that my man is coming, she go wear bun shorts, wear a short knicker and looking all sexy, you know, walking around, like going to the room, coming out to the sitting room, just to be noticed. So I didn't see that aspect, because I just overlooked it, because I didn't see it to be something. So my husband started telling me that be careful of this girl, because he has noticed that this is what she always do whenever he's around and all that. So I just push it under the carpet, like no, don't see her that way. So yeah, when things started waxing stronger, we started taking things, making plans to go to the way forward, you know. So she was like, she called me one day and said, Juliet, it's like you started loving this guy. I loved him before I decided to date him. So He's like, are you going to marry him? And I said that we're just dating. So getting married is not in our plan. It's not in our in our future list at the moment. But when it decides to end that way, I'll marry him. I love him that much that I can spend my life with him, you know. She was like, ah, so you marry him? No, marrying a white man is not good. Oh. When you marry a white man, your children will go to Africa. Your children will be lost. So I told her that, who told you that children will be lost? Because I've not seen any black woman that get married to a black man and have children and later carry the children to go and stay in Africa. It's not done. Even if the parents decide to relocate to Africa at the end of the day, the children stays. If Africa was that good, if Africa was A1, what are we doing here? What are we doing abroad? If Africa was that good for us, we won't live there to go to another man's land. So she was like, eh. So she tried to discourage me in every way she could. But being who I am, I know her plan. So I just let her know that no, it's my choice. It's my choice. So it's my choice. I'm the one going into the relationship or lifetime relationship and all that. So I've been dating him and have seen all sides of him, everything. Like, he's the kind of person I know I can spend the rest of my life with, because going into marriage is not what you go and your mother will say, go and come back, my doctor. No, it's go and go go and go forever. So guys, she tried to discourage me, but it didn't work. So not long, she started telling people that she's looking for a white man. She's looking for a white man. Are you serious? So when people now tell me, ah, your friend told us that she's looking for a white man. Have you heard? Didn't she tell you? Really? She didn't tell me, but she told some people that know me and said that she's looking for a white man. If they see any white guy that's looking for a black girl for a serious relationship and all that. So I was so shocked. I never asked her because she started acting funny. Started acting funny, like she couldn't keep her jealousy anymore. So all the jealousy she hid was not leaking out, you know. That's why I always say, if your best friend or your very close friend becomes an enemy, she have been hating from day one. She have been hating from day one, to the extent that this girl, whenever because at that time my boyfriend would come every weekend. So whenever he comes, or whenever we go for shopping, when he takes me out for shopping and I get anything for myself, when I get home I say, oh, this is stuff I got today, we went out for shopping, she would like to get that same thing, the same color, just that we wear different size, but the exact one that I got. She would like to have it. She's the kind of person that I think is jealousy anyway, because she like to have all the stuff I have. She likes to have it the same. Like, what is it you don't have that I don't have? That's the kind of person she is. So only the thing she can't have is my man. She tried in her ways, in seduction way. It didn't work for her, because at the beginning I didn't see it as seduction, but my husband would tell me that this girl, beware. But I didn't see her that way, because I trusted her, you know. I trusted her, and I don't think that way. I don't reason it at all. So all the time I was like, she's my sister, she like wearing skimpy short things and all that. So as the time goes, I now discover that it's only when I tell her, because we're living together, I tell her that my boyfriend will be coming around today. That's when she will know she'll go and change to a short clothes, a short knicker. So guys, If your best friend or your close friend becomes an enemy, she started hating from day one. So she tried looking for a white man. She couldn't find. So she was not hating. Like, the hatred was not obvious. She couldn't hide it anymore. So that is basically what leads to our unfriendship. Like, so my husband told me that you can't be living with this kind of person. She can poison you. She can kill you. Because anybody, if you have a best friend or a friend, a very close friend, and she decide to say, this shirt you like, you wear, that's the same thing I want. To the extent that she said she need a man like my man, just as your own, just day, like just a man like my own. He will just be like this. To the extent she even tell me that, yeah, can you ask your man if he has a brother or a friend, a colleague, you know. I told her that even if my husband has a twin brother, like a twin brother, they can never be the same. It can't be like him. She need just like mine, like the photocopy. So when somebody start wanting what you have, the person can kill you to get and take that thing you have. So girls, you guys should beware, and it's very common within should I say Nigerians or Africans? It's very common within Africans. So when the things started going like as in turning around that way, her jealousy became obvious. So I decided to, girl, I'll be looking for another accommodation, and that was how we decided to stay our separate ways, you know. Because if I have this pullover I'm wearing now, if it was then we're living together, she'll have the same, just that in different size, everything like the same. If I have any plan, I say, okay, summer is coming, that time I don't have a car, but I told her that, yeah, I'll soon go and register for a driver license class. Before I could finish saying it, the next thing I heard that she has gone to register for a driving course. Are you serious? She went to register for a driving course. So when my boyfriend came one of the weekends and said, where is she? I said that she went for a driving course. He was like, are you serious? You told her? I said, I just said because we're living together, we are roommates, and I just said I should tell her. This girl is the kind of person that when you tell her anything you're about to do, if it's something she can't afford or it's something she can't do, her mood would just change. That hatred, it will show in her face immediately. Like, her mood would just change. Like, you will see it. You will see it. So me now, the kind of person I am, I'm always open, and we're living together, so I'm not supposed to be, most time I feel that the way I think, the way my heart is, that's how my friend should also be. So I'm very open. So whenever I tell her anything she haven't done, and I said, this is what I just did, though, I just achieved this, or I just did that, and she haven't done it, or she don't have it, or if it's something she can't afford at the moment, she'll be angry. She'll be angry. So her mood will just change. Her mood will just change, and she start acting funny. So she start acting funny. So if it's what she can afford, or she doesn't have the money at the moment, she'll try to save till she afford that thing. She try to save till she afford that thing. That's why till now I don't have a close friend apart from my siblings. I don't have a close friend I tell my issues, I discuss my issues with, or my life with, and all that. So I'm just one man squad on my own. So the kind of person I am, I don't have I should say I don't have luck with friends. I don't have luck with friends because this thing, even before I came to Europe, it has been happening even when I was in Nigeria. So all the friends I was having at that time, all of them, they like to be at the top while I will be the follower. You know, by the time I start to achieve things, having things, or I don't know, they start their behavior towards me would just change. The hatred would just show. The hatred would just show at once. So I don't have luck with friends. The friends I used to have before I came to Europe, all of them just like, okay, they should be at the top, the high class or the top girls. Why me? I'm just following, you know. So by the time I become in same should I say in same class with them or even more than them, the friendship will end like immediately. They can't cope with it. They can't. So when you ask them why you no more with Julia, why didn't you talk to Julia anymore, they can't even say, they can't even give a reason. So guys, if your best friend or your very close friend is now an enemy, he or she have been hating from day one. So girls, beware. Any girl, anybody you call your friend that always like to have the same thing you have, run, because the person can kill you if he or she cannot afford that thing, or if you cannot have it, it can kill you to have yours. So guys, run when you find when you find that such thing. Run, girl. So this is my first story. It's the part one of the story actually. So I wouldn't like to make this video too long. I'll continue the story in my other video. Hope you enjoyed the story, guys. If you do and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, put a notification bell for more juicy stories. See you in my next video. Bye.